Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this December the 18th? Oh, Lee, it's just rolling. 16th, yeah. I'm getting 16th. It feels like we've been here 2 days. But no, Gene Smith, again, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Your 10-minute stay on the radio. Of course, we're not just taping, but 10 minutes of you. The rest of it's just fun. No, but I drove up to the studio this morning, and Gene was parked in his regular spot, and I looked over, and he looked like I don't know. I caught him sleeping, okay? I caught him sleeping, and it scared me, okay? I'm just telling the truth. I thought Gene is going to go right here before the radio show, and I'm going to be right here with him. And I said, "Oh,
no holding back on this show."
That's right.
And Frank's
let
going over.
Let it out.
Frank's going over there saying bad things, but no, I was concerned. I was making sure. Okay, you didn't see me with the mirror in front of you, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was just making sure. All right, I love you, Gene.
Love you too, brother.
All right, yeah, and we'll talk about this next week at Leewood, right?
All right, yeah,
we
there
will.
you go.
All right. Hey, let's switch gears, and we got. The studio's going nuts here. Anyway,
Thank goodness.
Frank, come on, hold it together, Frank. It's about time we talk a little SYS Wilson and primary tackle, because if you're looking for that last minute stocking stuffer, they got those. They've got some that you have to stuff into your garage too. They got some kayaks and all sorts of things, and I apologize. We hadn't had David Best on lately, but he's been so busy. You've been in Aruba and all those different places. No, you hadn't been anywhere. I know it, but good morning, David.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Congratulations, Gene.
Thank you, sir.
Glad to have you, David. And I know this is probably a busy time, but if you all keep up, and you need to get on, Primary Tackle's Facebook page. Is that right? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Primary Tackle or S.Y. Wilson's Facebook page is a great way to see a lot of those.
It is. You have got stuff going, man. I mean, talk about it. What's going on out there?
Well, it's Christmas time up here. We have a little bit of everything going on from, we have the Grinch here on Saturdays from 12 to 4 for pictures.
Yeah,
and we've got
right. The Grinch came. All right. How did you get the Grinch out there, buddy? I mean,
he loves this place. There's a little bit of everything. There's all kinds of stuff for him to get into. I mean, we've got all kinds of gifts and clothing and kayaks and fishing tackle, and there's all kinds of stuff for him to do.
Who could get some of the Grinch to come to their place but David Best? I mean, that's to get him from his haunts, so to speak. But you doing that. But Christmas is special at your place. I know that because you have all these different things that you're trying to. From big to small. So what's hot? What's a hot item right now?
Man, there's a lot of hot items. We're selling a lot of the freeze-dried candy for stocking stuffers.
Yes.
We've got whiskey wedges and cocktail smokers for the adults.
All right, you've branched
We've
out.
got all kinds of games. We've got fishing tackle. We got our mystery bags that we sell every year down in the tackle shop.
Talk about that. Now, I'm going to stop you right there because that's a cool thing y'all do. What about those mystery bags? They're back again this year? Right.
Oh, yeah, they're back again this year. So wives and girlfriends never know what to buy for their husbands. I mean, so we have little crappie ones and we have little bass fishing ones, but they make great little stocking stuffers or great little bags for that dirty Santa.
They don't know what's in there, though, right? I mean,
they don't know what's in there. To be honest with you, I can't look at them and tell you what's in them because Teresa restocks all those herself.
Yes, so you don't even know. You don't even know.
Things. Yeah, man,
how much do those things cost? What do they cost?
We've got them anywhere from $5 to $25.
Okay. So
we got something for everybody's budget.
Okay. You got all of that. You got the fishing tackle, hot items right now. We're wintertime, David. Talk to me about it. What's this crazy weather? Dry? Frank's over there moaning because he didn't have any water for the duck hunters are moaning. And now you need a kayak, right? So.
Yep. You do need a kayak right now. Kayak's a great duck hunting tool right now. I've sold several of them just for that because you can put that thing in 6 or 8 inches of water versus a boat that's got to have 2 or 3 foot. So, I mean, it's a great way to get out there.
You can't put 6 of your buddies in there with you, though, in the camp stove.
No.
But if
you don't want 6 of your buddies on top of you shooting your ducks anyway.
No, you don't. But so the kayaks, is that how we doing on those?
We're doing good. We got lots of options. Still got a good selection of Hobie and NuCanoe both, and we're got a little bit of everything. Our kayak room's kind of taken up with our little enchanted forest we built. We got about 11 Christmas trees downstairs, and the Grinch's sleigh built downstairs for doing pictures. But I've got a bunch of them over in the
destination. You are a destination.
It's what we tried to do. We went a tad overboard this year, but we got plans to go a little further overboard next year.
Are you serious? I mean, this is one of those efforts, and I've been impressed with your Facebook postings, folks. I mean, because they really keep you posted on what's going on, right? I mean,
yeah. I got a young lady who does that for me now here at the store. I don't do any of them anymore because she does a heck of a lot better job than I did.
Well, you keep them posted. So what's fishing wise going on now?
I've got some guys catching some crappie. I mean, I've got some pretty good little crappie reports coming from the North Mississippi lakes. I've got some guys catching a few bass. Some of my kids around here. One of my kids that fishes the little ponds around here brought me a picture of a 5-pounder yesterday.
Out of a pond.
Out of a pond from over here. So I mean, it's just this crazy weather. I mean, it's cold one day and it's warm another, and you never really know what you're going to get. So you got to be a little versatile.
Well, that's versatile is part of that. I got to get Billy Doyle on because he keeps running those videos, catching all that same fish every time. It looks. But I'm gonna get Billy on as soon as I can because fishing that Ghost River is
this is the time to go.
This is the time to go on that Ghost River. But anyway, so give them the hours you're open and everything.
So we're open 12 to 6 or 10 to 6 on Monday through Saturday, and 12 to 5 on Sundays. We'll be here all the way through Christmas Eve.
What about today? Saturday?
Till 10 to 6.
10 to 6 on the day, and you'll be open Christmas Eve till what time?
12 to 5.
12 to 5 on Christmas Eve. It's a short drive out Highway 70 to Arlington, and now you can go on the interstate to take us around. Whichever you come from, Millington, you come from South.
Collierville, doesn't matter where you're
doesn't matter
from.
anymore. You can be at this place in a short time, and I know when I take my deer to Dave's Deer Process, I go right by there, and one day I'm going to stop and try to get something good, David. All right, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Right,
appreciate
buddy.
you.
Alrighty.
Merry Christmas.
Be good.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
All right. David Best. And Christmas stalkers. How about Frank? How's things going over there? Does Franklin want to? Could he sell a Kubota tractor for Christmas?
Nothing will tell your loved one I love you more
than
a Kubota tractor from Barton Equipment Company this holiday season.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to throw that in there for you, Frank. Okay.
I was able to pick up on it pretty quick too.
You were, and it's a pretty easy place to find now. You're right off the I-55.
Right off Interstate 55, just north of Marion.
How would you like a new bridge across the old instead of the old one, Frank?
How do I want the new bridge or another new bridge?
Another new bridge. The talk now is to finally get rid of the old I-55 bridge.
We're not getting rid of it. We're just renovating it.
Well, I've heard now there's a plan now that they would like to put a new bridge across there and bring it up to date. I don't know. Renovating is hard on a bridge.
They've already started. I mean, I can't understand why they would do that. We got off on a different subject. I'm sorry.
We did. I just threw that in there because I wanted to get to
because I was fixing to get political, and we don't need to get political.
No, we don't need to get political.
We don't need to get political.
Not with Gene.
Let's talk duck hunting.
Let's talk duck hunting. Tell me what's happening. No water, right?
We are about as dry as we were this time last year. So it's nothing that we're not. We're used to this.
Not that you like it.
We're used to
it. Yeah.
Right. So, and I was telling Gene off air, we traditionally will get enough rain to fill up all of the spots sometime over the next 3 weeks. Now, the extended forecast doesn't show that that's going to happen right now.
No.
But I preface by saying traditionally
well, last year last year we were 0 at Christmas time, and everybody was breaking pipes and highs of 12 and 13 along that line, but we still didn't get any moisture. And right now we're not getting any moisture. I've heard of a lot of people killing ducks in southeast Missouri, up in that area. They're either going above us or going south of us. Have we heard that before? I know, of course, we had the terrible tornadoes last weekend. We don't want that. We just need some.
Well, the good thing to me is we haven't had really significant weather up north to push
they're above average.
to push down the flight.
Right.
So
Yeah, they're above.
those ducks are still up there.
Right.
If we had the bad weather up there and the dry conditions here, they'd overfly us.
They just keep on going down south,
They would just keep going.
which
till
they've
they
done
find-
before.
But so you'll like this because I'm a duck hunter, so I'm an eternal optimist.
Yes, you are. All duck hunters are.
We still have plenty of opportunity to salvage this season.
Okay. There's plenty of time.
Even if we can't hunt on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Which he keeps bringing up, doesn't he? Doesn't that, Gene? Yeah.
Well, you remember sometimes it rained after the season's over.
Well, it does
You
that.
got the
yeah.
water after the season's over.
Yeah.
Well, if it does, I'm holding it till next year.
All right. Well, I know the weatherman, the weather people have nothing to do with this, but the good Lord will provide what He can for us, and look forward to that. And of course, like as he said, Frank said, there's no duck hunting in Arkansas on the 24th or 25th, and then hopefully by then I'll have my third deer killed. That's my quota every year to feed my family. And if folks out there remember that Hunters for the Hunger program, I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. You can kill a deer and take it to Dave Payne at the Pipe Dreams Pharmacy, the butchery out there in Galloway, and they'll process it and give it to the hunter for the program, because you don't even have to pay for it. If you want to donate a deer, and we're really killing some deers, I know that for a fact. But anyway, all right, Shelby, this next segment's going to be a real fun one. I'm going to turn it over to Gene and Frank and Shelby, and I'm going home. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.